A 17-year-old made $4 million in one day by hacking Twitter, and this story has a crazy twist at the end. A few years ago, a bunch of celebrities, including Elon, Kanye, and Jeff Bezos, tweeted out a link saying they would double any money you sent to that crypto address. Behind the scenes, though, things were really crazy. That morning, a guy named Kirk posted on a Discord server saying he was a Twitter employee looking for help to sell usernames. Now, he was on Discord because he was looking for help moving these names because he didn't know how to do it himself. So this guy named Anxious volunteered to help him. Now, Kirk was able to get access to crazy usernames like @W, @Y, and @Dark, like really common words. And then Anxious was able to flip them on the site, and they made around $40,000 to raise this. Now, that day, Anxious had to go to bed because he lived in the UK. But as soon as he went to bed, Kirk ramped up his scheme. He started tweeting from all those celebrity accounts, which I mentioned at the beginning. Obviously, people noticed this very fast. Not just Twitter itself, but also Coinbase, who halted transactions to this Bitcoin address people were sending to. And Kirk was only able to make $117,000 running this scam, which is crazy because he had so much power. But he kind of blew this crazy access that he had in a single day and made almost nothing. And he says we're extremely sloppy because they were easily able to find the Discord messages, and Anxious took one of the usernames for himself, @Anxious. So they caught these guys in just a few days and had them return the money. But here's where it gets really crazy. Kirk did not work at Twitter at all. He was actually 17 years old and still in high school, and he was able to get full access for the Twitter backend. And because he was a minor, all federal charges were dropped on Kirk and nearly got 3 years in prison. But the insane part is they found $3.8 million more in his account. They don't know where it came from, so he still has that money. Now, this story has a sad ending because Anxious, who wasn't even involved in the second part of the scam, they found him too, and he was not a minor. He was 20 years old, and he's been charged with some serious crimes. He's facing 45 years in prison, and Anxious only walked away with around $4,000 from the username transactions. He said working with Kurt was pretty much the worst decision he ever made. To put it lightly, yeah,